success at 3SI can be measured in different ways, right? And so we first and foremost are equipping and empowering decision makers with better information to as they manage early childhood programs and services and coalitions all over the country, and the lead time to get to actual outcomes is often quite long, right? So in some cases, it feels like quite a success just to know that people are using our data, and we know that they are. And in some cases where we've worked longer, we can actually see the sort of some of the fruition of these efforts. And so in Washington State, for example, CUSP, which once again is our eSID solution, was really at the center of this massive advocacy coalition to secure, in this case, more than $150 million in funding to help expand childcare and preschool access for low-income families. And that was a massive impact for us, which is quite measurable. And we're already seeing some of the grants going out that are encouraging the expansion of childcare and preschool slots. And it's also in our backyard. I mean, I live in Seattle, and so that's been very exciting to see that start to come to fruition. We know that in other states too, like in Massachusetts, the Department of Early Education and Care has been using our information from CUSP to inform some of the stabilization payments that they make to child care providers coming out of the COVID pandemic. So that's been a very concrete use as well. And yeah, I guess I'll just say broadly, the CUSP Public is a tool that we started to develop entirely on our own, based on our own experience with states. And it was extremely affirming once we started talking to states and ACF about that tool to see that really all of the things that we were conceiving of putting in the tool were recognized as a real priority for states. And in fact, we're still in this moment and sort of pre-beta. We're still in this moment in a pre-public alpha of CUSP Public. Nevertheless, just yesterday, a state reached out to us and said, "Hey, can we please access some of the data before you make it public? We really need it. We want to use it for this decision making that we're doing." So that is it's very affirming to know that the type of information that we have produced through all these different efforts is something that states really are wanting to use and see as beneficial for their work.